Okay, we got one more thing to go over, and that is how to simplify complex fractions. Now, if you look over here, this is a complex fraction right now. You got a fraction divided by a fraction. That's what makes it a complex fraction. So we need to know how to simplify it. Now, this is, you know what this is? This is the same thing as this division sign. So what you could really do if you wanted to, the first step, you just take this and you just drag it down here, and you take this and you drag that right there, and then you just put your division sign right in the middle, just like that. So they're the same thing, the same exact thing. But we still don't want to divide. We don't like to divide these things. So let's do our little flip thing and make it multiplication. So let's rewrite this whole thing. What I got here, I'm going to rewrite this as we got 4a squared minus 1 divided by a squared minus 4. And that is going to be multiplied by, I'm going to take this a plus 2, I'm going to put it on top. A plus 2 divided by 2a minus 1. 2a minus 1. Okay. Now, got to start factoring some of these things. Let's just do this in parts, okay? We'll start with this part right here. We want to factor this. Is there anything we can really do to factor 4a squared minus 1? Well, that's something called, what is that? The difference of cubes, sum of cubes. Can I factor 4 out of there? Oh, I'll think about that. I'll come back to that one. I gotta think about that one a little bit. Here, this a squared minus 4. We could factor that one. Let's do that way over here. Taking it, we got the minus 4 for our bottom, 0 for our top, and then over here we got what times what is minus 4? Minus 2, and then positive 2. So this really is x minus 2, x plus 2. Okay, and then let's do this little green, this blue section right here is a plus 2. That's good to go. Can't really factor that too much. And then we have this, let's make this bottom one, this is green. Seems green to me. There's got 2a minus 1. That can't be factored either. But I'm pretty sure we can factor this 4a squared minus 1. How do we do that one? We can use that slide method. Let's use the slide method. Okay, so really what we have, this 4a squared minus 1. That is 4a squared plus 0a minus 1, right? You could put a 0 in the middle. And we slide this over. That's the first step. So we have a squared plus 0a minus 1. Nope, minus 4. Okay, because we multiplied it and we slid it over there. Let's set this up. We got our minus 4 on the bottom. That is on top. So we got 2 and negative 2. So we have x plus 2, x minus 2. But we can't forget the fact that we had this 4 at the beginning. So we got to divide both of these things by 4 and simplify it down. Now when we simplify that down, let's scroll down just a little bit more. We have x plus 1 half, x minus 1 half. Now this is where you do the swing back. You take this 2, the denominator, put it over there because they are denominators, and you put that over there. So we got 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. There we go. So we factor that. Okay. Now let's just rewrite all of these things as factored form. So we'll start with what we just wrote. The purple was 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. And that's all divided by, our red was x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus 2, x plus 2. Okay? And then that's multiplied by our a plus 2. And then we also had our 2a minus 1 right here. 2a minus 1. There we go. And now let's start canceling things off, left and right. Just canceling them. Oh, when I put x's in, I meant a. So these, all these right here, this x, that should be an a, that should be an a. This x here should be an a, and that should be an a. Okay, sorry. It's like a habit. It's a habit putting the x's. So we got 2a minus 1 right here. Cancels off the 2a minus 1 there. That's a nice start. And we have this a plus 2. Cancels off that a plus 2 right there. Another great start. And really what we're left with is what's here. We have left over 2a plus 1 for our top, and then for our denominator is a minus 2. And that is how you simplify complex fractions. It's really just dividing fractions. It's just another way to make it look. Another view of how dividing fractions could possibly look. And that is 8.3